Let's talk FPL. FPL Mate, FPL Focal, Davey FPL, FPL Harry, and FPL Raptor. All sexy YouTubers that have made a first draft video for this FPL season. So I, the sexiest YouTuber of them all, only because of the wig, I'm gonna rate them, roast them, tear them apart, and have a browse at what their teams look like. Starting with my FPL Mate. FPL Mate. Dan has gone very big at the back here. Absolute humongous, in fact, as not only does he have 5 at the back, but he has actually spent over a third of his budget on it as well. I hope Mate's not into crypto because his financial choices seem very questionable. Big at the back is a very common theme between every single geezer's draft apparently though. And to be honest, yeah, all for very good reasons, so we'll let him off. He, just like everyone else on this list, has actually opted for only 2 main big boy premiums, with Dan's choice being Salah and Kane. Now Kane over Haaland is not quite as spicy as I like to see, you know. It's quite boring, to be honest. But with a Foden cover in this team, you know, I'll allow it for now. You got away with it this time, boy. We also have one 8 million price midfielder, a very popular price point there, and also a couple of cheap mids as well. So flexibility-wise, I really hope you aren't planning on taking this team to a yoga trip anytime soon, because it's not flexible at all. I like it. Where with most of the money spread into that defence, it would be quite damn hard to get in another higher price middle forward if they do start popping off, so I would be quite scared of that. Ooh, shiver me timbers. Actual quality-wise of each of these players here, yes, if it bangs, it will bang. You've got the triple Liverpool, double Chelsea, double Man City, and double Spursy, all very sexy indeed. But I'd be afraid that if it doesn't bang and there's a few players out of your reach, yeah, it's gonna be a big boy unlucky for you. Especially saying quite a few players in your team are not guaranteed starters as well. So final words for FPL Mate's team right here. Buy a financial book to know how to balance your money a bit more. Sell that 0.5 million in your bank because you might as well spend it. Keep smashing that content and avoid taking into account any of the advice I actually give you because you literally finished in the top 250 in the world. Yeah, you know what you're doing. But that right there was the best buy, sell, keep, avoid you're going to hear all year. Yeah. My final rating for the first team here then is 8 out of 10. Hey. So don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to FPL Mate right now. I need a new focal point for the next one. It's FPL Focal. His logo is a big F for Focal, but I prefer to say it's F to pay respects because I definitely respect this team right here. Oof. He's gone for the Mike Bassett inspired 4-4-2 to have a proper saucy and proper balanced squad right here. 2 premiums just like everyone else in the world apparently, but this time a bit more spicy with hay as he does have the new boy in Haaland. Haaland! So already extra points from Bacon Boy's rankings here. Not biased at all as a Haaland fanboy, no. But what's surprising here is the fact he's not got any Spursy at all. I can't believe it. And he's also got double Arsenal in his team. I wonder what team from North London he supports, huh? That's right, Arsenal. I like it. Hopefully the club bias won't hinder your FPL scores too much though, with a very well-rounded squad apart from that. 2 8 million price players, 1 mid and 1 forward for that extra flexibility. Big at the back covering the 3 best defences in the league, Liverpool, Man City and double Chelsea, along with great price points all around the squad in every position. Things you love to see. But this right here is the exact opposite from FPL Mate's team, in the fact that the squad structure has definitely been prioritised over the personnel, so we have 2 completely different setups. You two gonna have to have a boxing match to settle this one. Who's gonna win? But to be honest, price points mean nothing if you're missing all the key players, so I prefer it somewhere in between them. But this team definitely spanking both of those requirements. They've got the balance, it's great. Focal's also got a rather strong bench here, with a playing 4.5 million defender behind Andreas Pereira, something the 4 at the back gives you instead of the 5, which is definitely being overlooked overall, I'd say. So not only do we have a team that could smash it out of the park from the very start, but I think it's in a great position already to just keep on fighting, keep on climbing for quite a long time. When you get more Spursy players, that is. Yeah. So let's do a roundup of this team by giving a rating of 9 out of 10. Congratulations, lad. So don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to FPL Focal right now. The next fella is an FPL wizard. It's FPL Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
But yet again, we've got a brand new formation on our hands. Oh, we're being proper spoilt today, haven't we? And right here, Harry has also spoilt us with his good team. Hey. He's got the two premiums again, and the sexier of the two as well, Salah and Haaland, accompanied by a big at the back but balanced defensive line, with one Liverpool, one Chelsea, one Man City, and one Spursy. All very good. Almost. As you might realise, his Liverpool defender is not Trent, and his Man City defender is not Cancelo. Oh, that is a little bit of a unlucky. Harry is actually the only brave fella here to not have Trent in his team, so I think that deserves an award already. But will that actually reward you with more FPL points? I'm not too sure. I do actually really like a Robertson, but Trent's ownership would make me want to unalive myself if I didn't have him. I don't know if I could do that. Diaz over Cancelo is also an interesting one because, you know, it's a bit more of a price difference. Nice price saving there. But Cancelo, again, is going to be so highly owned. He's probably also going to score more points. Is it really worth going him over it? I'm not too sure. They're not terrible, terrible alternatives, though. And it does give you the money to spread across the rest of the team. So not bad. With that rest of the team having two 8 million mids here in Diaz and Saka, with Martinelli and Neto in there too as two nice budget options for great price points and flexibility all around. But then again, he does have two Arsenal attackers, where actually their first two fixtures are not the best in my opinion. We also have a very questionable goalkeeper in Meslier, who was actually the worst performing keeper in terms of goals prevented last season, so a pretty wibbly wobbly pick, I must say. And even though it's not actually in this pick, he does have a strong bench containing the 5.5 million forward of Undav and also Tomiyasu as well. That giving him a really good bench and depth, you know. But when you put that much money on the bench just to cheap out on the Man City and Liverpool defenders you've chosen, yeah, that to me kind of looking like one of the little bit of you know, what do you call it? I think you call it unlucky. Overall though, it's still a very good team, nice and spicy enough to get an 8 out of 10 for me. So don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to FPL Harry right now. How's it, guys? Davey FPL next. Where has the man from South Africa made my opinion on his FPL skills go south? Ooh. No, not at all. Amazing team. Where we have another 5-4-1 here, just like FPL Mates, but a little bit better structure and pricing all around from him. So unlike FPL Mate, we can definitely listen to Davey for financial advice. Davey FPL cryptocurrency coming soon. You heard it here first. He doesn't even know. I made it for him. He's also gone for the better of the two premiums in Salah and Haaland, things you love to see. But not only that, he has also gone big at the back with double Liverpool defence. I love that. Cancelo and Chillwell in there too, and a very nice Tomiyasu for great balance as well. Rearing goals as a budget option rounds off the pretty solid and balanced back line. He's also got two 8 million price mids in here as well, so perfectly great to do a truffle shuffle later on and rotate those price points with different players if and when you need to. And overall, this team just has better structural integrity than some of the world's strongest bridges. It's just that good. Good job, lad. My only trouble with this team though, my only wibbly wobbly concerns, is there is pretty much no playing bench, right? Which is especially bad when you've got some proper rotation risky fellas in your team right now. And also, no Spursy again. Like, do people not realise that they could actually go and win the league? Yes, I actually do think they could win the league. But I can't see why you wouldn't want some Spursy players in there. And to be fair, Davey did also chinwag and toy with the idea of getting the Spursy boys instead of the Man City attackers. And I myself would probably have one City and one Spursy rather than a double up in either. I do really want to give this team a 9 though, because I pretty much love every part of it, apart from the bench. So unfortunately, I am only going to have to give it an 8 out of 10. I like it. Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Davey FPL right now. He's not quite as old as a dinosaur, but is FPL Raptor next. I'm sure he doesn't need any confirmation bias on his team here, and won't use too much planned continuation bias to stick with all of his players either. But already, I can say this is a pretty sexy team. Yeah, that's right. I know some of your unnecessary long psychology words and phrases, but hey. Where yet again, right here, we have the spicier premium duo of Salah and Haaland, so definitely no FOMO here when those two just outscore all the other ones. I do also have a gut feeling that Ross here loves team structure more than he loves his own family, as this is literally Price Points FC, where we have 3 8 million price players in Foden and Diaz in midfield and Jesus nailing the forward. We also have the big boy defence with Trent and the 2 6 mil price Chelsea defenders, with a cheaper option of Neto and Trippier for the ultimate balance as well, topping it off with a Raya in goals. So this team has literally reached ultimate flexibility, no chance of outcome bias, knee-jerky moves at all, as this is just a great team now and also moving forward as well. I do actually have some quarrels with this team though, not quite tickling my pickle in every area, as in this team, there are no Man City defenders, no Spursy players at all, and quite a few rotation risky players for a squad that has a proper weak bench. Oh dear. I feel like this is a team that could feel absolute trash one week when some players don't turn up, you don't score any points, as it's just not quite girthy and depthy enough. But then on other weeks, when everything does click and you do get all the points, you're gonna feel like an FPL god. I feel like it's gonna flip-flop between those a lot. So realistically, it is literally a perfect team for a psychological expert to manage, so that's pretty fitting, isn't it? Yeah. My overall rating for this team, though, just about gets an 8 out of 10. Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to FPL Raptor right now. Last up, let's talk about the FPL content GOAT. Let's talk FPL. Where, yes, I have put him last in my video, as he does have the most subscribers. So when his viewers come and watch this video, they have to watch the entire video. So hello. Thanks. Big brain moves from here, yeah. But looking at this team, I can tell some big brain decisions has already gone into it, where hey, we are unfortunately back to the not so spicy Salah and Kane as the premiums, but again, not bad choices at all. But yet again, just like every YouTuber in this video actually, have stuck to the only 2 premiums. No one's going for the 3. Everyone's having 2. Interesting. We also have a proper big at the back here with a Trent, Cancelo, Perisic and double Chelsea to finish it off. But somehow, even with that, still managing to squeeze in 2 8 million mids in there as well to have a proper balanced squad. Wait, hang on. How has he managed to afford that? Have they given more money in his team just because he's got so many subscribers? What's going on? What? But unfortunately, yet again, we have a bench weaker than my punches in my dreams. It's not good, is it? I mean, my bench is also the same in my team, but, you know, it's still not good. The starting 11 here is absolutely stupendous, though, so when they all play, you're absolutely bang on the money and going to get all of the points. But then when they don't play, you're not going to get all the points, and it's going to be a little bit of a unlucky! All the price points are great, though, not really missing out on too many sexy options, so overall, just a great squad for a great YouTuber. But, unfortunately, for that bench, I am only going to have to give you a high 8 out of 10, so close to a 9. Maybe if you like PayPal me like 10, might go up to a 9, you know. But 8 out of 10 for this final draft here. Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Let's Talk FPL right now. And that right there was Bacon Boys, the best ever FPL manager, rating some other kind of okay, alright FPL managers, right? You know, some of them, they're okay. Defo go and check out all of these guys' channels, though, if you haven't already. All of the links will be in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching, but also, remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.